Hello, friends. Welcome to Tori Talks TV. And welcome to our review of Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 4. What's up? This episode is called Sons of the Harpy. You crazy gold masked weirdos, murderers. Who are these people, really, though?
Where do they get all those masks from?
I don't know. But, like, what's your motivation? Why are you doing this is the question. Anyway, so we start with Tyrion, who is now Jorah's prisoner on a boat. Tyrion thinks Jorah is taking him to see Queen Cersei, like, taking me back to my sister.
Because there's like a ransom on his head.
Because he killed his father, their father. But actually, they're headed in the same direction to Queen Daenerys.
Yes, that's where he was going all along. So he's like, okay,
right, like whatever. Either way. I'll figure it out. Tyrion's very clever and puts together that this is Jorah Mormont. And that he's on the outs with Dany, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, did you put together Jorah Mormont and Jeor Mormont?
It's his son.
Yes.
Yes.
Why did I not put that together the first time around?
Oh, no. The first time around, no.
No.
But this time around, yes.
You're related.
Yes. Father, son.
The Mormonts.
Yes.
There's another one coming up in future seasons. Anyway, so Jorah doesn't like the truth, and so he slaps Tyrion out cold.
He's like, shut up. You
need to stop talking right now. So anyway, it's kind of funny. Is that bad to laugh? Anyway, okay. So Jaime and Bronn are on the way to Dorne, and on the way they pass Karth and the Sapphire Isle, which Jaime knows that this is where Brienne's from.
Yes. Remember he lied to those people and were like, oh, it's named the Sapphire Isle because her father has sapphires to save her life, and it's really just the blue of the sea.
You know, the question is, does he love her? Or does he just, like, really care about her? Like, I want to protect you.
He doesn't even know how to love someone who is not his family. I think it's a strange feeling for him. His twin sister. But the look on his face, he was like, oh.
Oh, that's where Brienne's from.
It was really sweet.
I know. Jaime, sometimes you're really sweet. Anyway, but speaking of which, they kill 5 Dornish people, and then they bury them.
They bury them.
Because that's what they do.
Or they would have been killed and captured. So
yeah, let's be real here. They're still, who they are. So, anyway, Cersei now sends for Lord Tyrell, who's Master of Coin, to the Iron Bank of Bravos with Meryn Trant as his escort.
Yes.
Anyway, so Cersei plots with the High Sparrow to arrest Loras.
Yes.
Marjorie is like distraught.
What?
How could you do this? And Cersei plays dumb about it. Oh, I don't know how that happened.
Her hair.
Oh, you evil one.
Bad news.
So let's talk about another evil one, Melisandre.
Yes. So
up to her usual.
She is no good.
Trying to seduce Jon.
No.
How dare you mess with our Jon Snow?
No. So she tells him there's only one war, life against death. Yeah, we get that. We understand. We understand that that's serious.
Right.
Yes. But then she why does she have to take off her clothes?
Every time. That's her only way of I don't know, distracting them, manipulating them. I have a beautiful body. She does have a beautiful body.
She does. But when I look at her, I just think, ugh.
I know, but then you're like, but you're so ugly, on the inside.
Yes.
But actually, no, she's still beautiful on the outside. But I'm just saying.
Yes.
But she knows that that's oh, I can get him. Not this time,
this
lady.
boy.
Jon Snow loves another. Ygritte.
Oh, Ygritte. Yes.
Rest in peace. So he's like, I'm sorry, I can't do this with you. And he even says, what would Stannis think? And she's like, he doesn't have to know.
Oh.
Gosh, you're such a homewrecker, right?
Yeah.
God, she's the definition of homewrecker. Anyway, so he's like, no, I'm good, I'll pass. So she leaves, and then on her way out, she's like, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
How do you know that?
How does she know?
And Jon's like, wait, what? I know. And everybody, I think the whole audience is like,
what? And she smiles.
That's not her line.
And I was like, wait, does she have some secret powers? Something? I don't want to believe it.
I don't either.
But there's something.
But I know, but everybody's left thinking wait, how?
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
So, Littlefinger
Mm-hmm.
finds Sansa in the Stark tombs, and they start talking about Lyanna Stark.
This was a really interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Because they talk about how thousands died because Rhaegar Targaryen chose Lyanna over his own wife, Ilya Martell. So then the connection to the Martells. And then Sansa goes on about like how, then he took Lyanna and like raped her and killed her. So the story goes.
Yeah. So we get a little history lesson. That was good.
Yes,
Good to know.
Good to know.
Put that in your back pocket. Save it for later. All right. So Oberyn's ex, Ilaria, who's also crazy, wants to start a war with the Lannisters by killing Marcella, which we suspected.
Right.
Okay? Because that's like the only thing she has. So the Sand Snakes.
Who I kind of like the Sand Snakes.
I'm not mad.
They're
Not
cool, like in their cool kind of girl band kind of way.
Girl band. Sure. So they're Oberyn's daughters. And they're like all about like avenging his death. But yeah, like what's that deal? Because like the one was saying like, oh, I just like one day was like told that Oberyn's my father.
I think they're not like all, like they don't all have the same father, or they don't have the same mother actually.
Oh,
I think Olaria is the mother of one, but then the other two are someone else's. But they're all Oberyn's.
They're close.
They're all Oberyn's. Oberyn's the dad.
Well, they're daughters. Yeah, they're a lady gang.
Yes, yes, girl gang.
Oberyn's angels.
Yes.
So yeah, they're crazy cool though.
Yes, they are. They don't all like each other.
Crazy.
They don't like each other.
I know.
They
It's kind of like a sibling rivalry.
Yeah, like a love-hate.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. But interesting new characters that we get to meet, nonetheless. Yeah. So then now Dany and Sir Barristan they're chatting playfully.
I love their relationship. They're so cute.
I have to say, when I saw them like laughing and chatting, I was like,
"Here we go.
What's gonna happen?
Here we go." Yep.
You're too happy.
Yes.
Something's about to go down.
Happiness always leads to death.
Yes. So now we will talk about the Sons of Harpy, and they battle the Unsullied in the alleyways.
In the alleyways. Oh my gosh.
So Grey Worm is injured badly. Not Grey Worm! No, we love him. And then Sir Barristan is injured. And then it's just the two of them. And then they defeat them. But then Sir Barristan died.
He's such a badass, though.
I love him.
He killed so many people. He's old.
I
and
know.
He, like, kicked the butts of many, many.
He went down swinging, literally.
Yeah. That was a very hard to take death.
Take a moment of silence to remember Sir Barristan. Okay, that's good. All right, well, everybody, on that note, that's the end of our review of episode 4 of Game of Thrones season 5. Let's pick it up next time with the episode review of episode 5 of season 5 of Game of Thrones. We will see you then. Goodbye, everybody.